I'm Susan.
Hi, I'm Laura.
It's Thursday and it's our video day.
It's our video day.
Yay! But we've also been decorating.
Yes.
We have some new additions.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Yes.
Now it definitely feels beachy.
Yes, we got our mermaid and the seashell sign.
Yes.
That's kind of a tongue twister.
Seashell sign. Our video today, our first one we're doing, is a very important topic, and you might not be aware of it. If you're a little bit older, you should know about what we're going to tell you about today.
It's called the NONENAL.
NONENAL.
NONENAL. N-O-N-E-N-A-L. N-O-N-E-N-A-L. NONENAL. Odor.
But I've heard it called the old man smell.
Well, that was what started the whole research project that we went into to find out about
I was
this.
actually telling Susan about it, I think, at lunch earlier in the week, right?
Yeah, one day.
Maybe at our luncheon that
well,
we had.
you and I had talked about it, and then we had our girls' luncheon this week at my house, and somehow we started talking about that again, and Laura was sharing with us about a particular product.
Yes, so here's the thing. You might think your spouse, if he's over 50, you might not notice that there's something happening, but I guarantee you the people that are coming to your house, if you're entertaining or whatever, especially if you let them into your master bedroom, they absolutely can smell this. And it is, in my opinion, it's not pleasant. But it's weird because some people think it is pleasant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know how, because I don't think it's good.
Well,
but if you're over 50 and you're male, it's an issue.
Let me read what this says here.
Sure.
As people age, their skin's natural antioxidant protection declines, which leads to the production of the NONENAL, a chemical compound that gives off a musty, grassy, or greasy odor. And I think that is an excellent way to describe that.
I do. And who wants greasy?
Or musty. You know, musty, grassy, greasy
Musty
odor.
is not the same as musk. You know, when we were younger, musk was, that was pretty good. But no, it's not good.
And it says it can start as early as 40s.
Oh, 40s.
And in some instances, it's not directly linked to a specific age.
Okay, I thought it was. But, so here's the thing. First problem is that you may have it and you can't smell it. But that doesn't mean other people aren't smelling it on you. You could have very good hygiene habits for all you men out there, because we do have a lot of men. We got online and saw one time we had 70% men. What? That doesn't even make any sense to me. But
we love that. But
yes, and YouTube, I'm sure, can make mistakes, but because I thought that can't be right. However, if you have a spouse who's male, or if you are male, you might not notice that this issue is an issue, but other people are going to notice. However,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, you're not doomed because there is a solution.
But before we put it all on men, I just had a thought. If we are sensitive as women to that smell on men, could it in turn be just the other way for them? It may be. And if you're a man listening to this, please put it in the comments. Because I just thought, you know what? It could be that we don't smell.
That women don't notice
we
it
don't
on
notice
other
ourselves,
women.
just like we think men maybe don't notice it on themselves. So maybe that's it. I don't know, because in the reading and research that I've done, it's not just specific to men.
Well, that's interesting because before that conversation that we had, before we actually did Google it to see what Google said, I had always heard it was the old man smell. That's all I had heard. I didn't realize there were some old people that men and women,
But I had in the past had conversations with a couple of guy friends who did, and at the time I wasn't really thinking about it, but when I thought back on all of this, I remembered that conversation, how this one particular friend was talking about that kind of particular smell in older women, and I had forgotten all about that conversation. So I don't know. One of the things
it's gross. I'm sorry, but
one of the things it says here.
I got. How are we supposed to find out if we have that? Maybe just assume that we do, and now I need to start using that soap.
I don't know. Ask your husband. I don't know.
Let me tell you something about Eric. Nothing has stopped Eric from letting me know that I have something going on. Either my hair doesn't look right, or my breath is bad. Right? I mean, no.
I'm not going to say anything bad about Eric because he's the one that let us use this mermaid from downstairs. He really liked it down there, and he let me bring it up here. Anyway, go ahead.
I gotta say, Eric's gonna do whatever
He wants to do?
No, what we want him to do.
Oh, okay.
He's not. Eric doesn't. He's not. Anyway.
Well, let me get back to this. It says here that some compare it to a smell to the aged beer or buckwheat, while others say it's similar to the smell of an old book. So I think it's just old stuff.
No.
Oh.
Well, it's a weird thing because it's in my world, using my nose. I have smelled that smell at more than one friend's house.
I have too.
I know that smell, and it is not an old book. I love the smell of old books, old coloring books. I love that smell.
Well, it didn't say coloring
No,
books.
it's a bad smell.
Well, anyway, I have smelled it before, but in nursing, I've been around more, probably, or had more opportunities to have experienced that smell. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of our friends at the luncheon had said, "Oh, was that like a urine smell or whatever?" No, it's nothing to do with any bodily
No.
functions. I thought it was a hormonal thing. I thought it was a secretion of hormones that men get as they age, but it's not saying that.
Well,
It's
it
a
is
breakdown
saying
of
that. It
enzymes.
says, let's see, hormonal changes, diet, medicine, and overall health can
Okay.
influence the scent. But there was another article where it was talking about some breakdown in some enzymes. Yeah, and I would go look for that, but I wanted to not lose this.
So this is our
particular-
PSA
Yes.
for all those men out there, especially these single men. They need to know.
And you know, you don't talk about this. I mean,
Your
women,
date is
women
not-
talk about it.
Date is not going to tell you, "Oh my God, he had the old man smell."
No.
No, they're not going to tell you that. But here's the thing: we have a product. We don't have any products that we sell. Let me tell you,
No,
we don't.
this
Okay,
is not.
we're like nobody, so
We
nobody
get no kickbacks.
Nobody sponsors us.
But
This is a wonderful product, and I'll put the picture on when we do the editing. But I think it's called Mirai.
it's not an L, so it's
Mirai, and it is a purifying deodorizing soap bar from Japan. It's a Japanese product, and it really makes a difference. It says here it's skin friendly, safely eliminates all body odors, including hormonal imbalance, NONENAL odors. So this is just for this problem that we're talking about.
she didn't read all of it.
I'm not reading all of that. When you buy the product,
can look
you're going
at
to see all the other odors. It'll take care of. But the NONENAL is the one we're talking about, and I can tell you that it's a fabulous product.
Well, here also it says to reduce your odor, you can try bathing daily, especially with antibacterial soap. But, I would say this.
Bathing daily isn't going to do it, y'all.
And then it says wearing
Just regular
this is
bathing
interesting.
daily isn't going to change.
Okay. Wearing natural fabrics like cotton, wool, or silk. So none of the 100% virgin acrylic, which always cracks me up when I read that.
That's not going to make a difference either. I'm
Man,
sorry.
she's such a naysayer.
I'm just telling you.
Anyway, and the other thing which I thought was very interesting is trimming your nose hair and your ear hair. Okay, men, we don't have that.
That's just good practice.
So,
I mean, good grooming, especially
yes.
if you're dating, you need some good grooming.
I'll tell on my husband because the other day he was sitting in his chair watching TV and he had his little nose hair thing cut.
Oh.
And I said,
come on.
excuse me, honey, but will you groom in the bathroom?
Joe.
Well, we're going to say his name. He said it was handy. I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, so that is a great product.
It is. And you will
Yes.
thank us. So feel free to leave us some comments.
She'll send you, we'll put a picture up there for you.
Yeah.
But, yes. And it also comes in a body wash, in a pump body wash.
Yeah.
'Cause we own that. We don't own this one. We own the body wash.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
let us know what you think. But I'll bet every one of you listening has at some point in time thought, whoa, what is that smell? Or, how can I get rid of that smell? And I just think it's cool to talk about stuff like that because you're embarrassed to do that, but not us.
Not us. That's what we're here for. Okay, and one other thing. We notice we have a lot of viewers, so many new viewers, thousands of new viewers that aren't subscribing. So please subscribe. And that actually tells us what it is that you want to see. So if you want more PSAs and you'd like for us to help you with your dating as you're aging, subscribe to us.
Or not dating.
Just being
Being
married.
married and just wanting to,
Yeah, because you know
Smell
your
better.
wives will
or your husband.
appreciate it too.
We have to give that the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, I'll do that.
Because of what you didn't read on the soap.
Okay.
Now you have to buy the soap and read it.
Okay.
Thanks for watching and please
Thanks for
subscribe and leave us comments.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.